Y'all ever seen these before? They're called boletes. Now watch this. See, it's yellow, right? Can y'all see that? It'll turn blue on you right before your eyes. When you break the cell walls, there's a chemical reaction that'll make it turn a bluish gray color. Are these mushrooms edible? No. They come up in my yard every year this time of year when it goes to raining. People often are like, they don't like the mushrooms. They think that there's something wrong with the ground, which is actually not true. The reason those mushrooms come up, mushrooms often grow on wood. And there used to be a tree in the vicinity, and it died. And all its roots are still in the ground. And those roots rot, and the mushrooms grow off of them. So, the roots of mushrooms are called mycelium, and they go down into the ground really, really deep. I usually do knock those over, though, because I'm really trying to keep them from spreading too much. But anyway, that was my neighbor Dale. He's really nice. He gardens as well, but he doesn't garden as much as he used to. But he always comes by and we talk for a bit. So yeah, that was Dale. But back to the task at hand. Planting peas. Like I said, I don't know how well these are actually gonna do. I do know this: if we get a frost, my Kentucky Wonders will die. Because honestly, that's how I usually do. I just let them go until frost, and they generally die. And I rip them out then. Same with everything else. The tomatoes, like when we have our first frost, that's when I have a lot of stuff to pull out of the garden. So, yeah, that's when I have a lot of stuff to pull out of the garden, is after our first frost. Plant that under that, plant that under that. Break up this big piece of wood here. Like I said before, a lot of these chunks of wood were a lot harder. They're not anymore. It don't take long for wood to break down, y'all. It don't take but a few months. In all honesty, it don't take but a few months. Alright. So I'm going to throw some over in here. Like I said, I don't know if this is shaded out too much or not. This may or may not be a good idea, but experiment in your garden, though. Don't be afraid to experiment. Oh my God, the beans have me. They had me by the neck. I know y'all can't see nothing, but like probably just leaves. This pumpkin just like, well, it's not a pumpkin actually. This buttercup squash, it just like took over everything. I can barely see myself. I'm actually just kind of doing this by feel. Let's see. And believe it or not, this bed actually don't have much planted in it. It's just everything's growing over the top of it. Grab some more seeds. How many more of these things I've got? A lot. I'm actually gonna hold it on the night peas. I got a few left, and what I'm gonna do is I'll do a second planting. It's good to plant these types of peas in succession because it's over here. Because if you don't plant them in succession, you'll have to wait a long time to get peas. But if you plant them in succession, when some get ready, you'll have some more ready within the next, few weeks or so. Or like week or so. Like if you plant some this week, plant some more next week, plant some more the next week. And I'll be honest and say I'm terrible about that. I generally don't do that. Because see, watch what I'm about to do with this pack. So those. How many we got left? Boom. So, I know y'all gonna say, oh my God, that's so close. Yeah, you're right, it is close. It's close. I'll spread them out, kinda. But like I said, these peas, it doesn't matter if their roots grow together. It doesn't matter. And yeah, probably should have planted like, one now. Well, some now. Some next week. And let me tell y'all something. Other times, I don't have time for that. I mean, y'all, when I'm out here, I'm out here. And it feels good today, and I feel like, working and getting some stuff done. So, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to get these quickly planted because there is no need for me to be out here just really being out here 5 and 6 and 7 days planting peas. But like I said, don't be like me. Have more sense than I do. Have more patience than I do. Because that honestly be half my problem. The whole patience aspect of it. You'd think by now gardening would have taught me patience. I mean, it's taught me patience in some ways, but y'all, I'd be struggling. I'd be struggling with the whole patience thing. Alright, that one's done. And like I said, I do spread these out, kind of. I'm not worried about that garlic. That garlic will do its thing. It really will. The cats are running about out here. They're liking it because it's a little cooler. Before they just come outside and kind of lay in the shade and bother me half to death. But now they come out here and walk around, or they used to be on the hunt for squirrels and lizards and other things. The neighbor's having some work done on our house, I think. Alright, y'all. We got all them in. Alright, y'all, so that's it for the pea planting. Those were Ionas, if you're wondering what kind of peas. Those were Ionas. I'm going to get some finer dirt on top of that and get those planted in there. But I may or may not film that. But I'm definitely not going to put it in this video. So, yeah. So, till next time. I'll see you guys later.